Hello, sir. How are you?
Hello, I'm great, thank you. How are you?
I'm very well, sir. I'm very well, sir. So you're Luca.
Yeah, I'm Luka. Yeah,
How old are you, sir?
I'm 20 years old.
Okay, cool. So tell me a little bit about yourself, first of all.
Well, I'm from Croatia. I currently am a student. I study at the Faculty of Economics. My plan is basically finishing the university and then continuing to work and will continue to work with my dad on my work.
Okay.
With him because unfortunately I need to finish the college for the thing planning to work with him.
Okay.
And currently it's going good, but part time I'm in the real world, maximizing my skill
Nice
sets
to
and
hear.
profits in Professor Adams' campus. Yes.
Okay, cool. So what exactly are you studying at university?
In the real world or
No,
in my
with the university that you're doing or
uh,
college that you're doing at the moment.
international business. Basically, all courses are in English, and it's like everything regarding economics, macroeconomics, microeconomics,
Mm.
statistics, math, and all that. But casual school stuff, casual university stuff. Yeah,
Casual school stuff, and
Casual. Yeah.
that's what your father does at the moment.
My father currently does business consulting, and I mean that's the literal translation. But yeah, he advises other businesses on how to take action, on how to improve, and he currently does that for restaurants, foods, and he's let's say like a food critic and how you can. Better up your restaurant, but in terms
Awesome.
of health, on the health side, not on the advertising side. And I would plan to do some advertising things for him, and also, if possible, if I actually specialize myself with investing, I would love to do that also
Okay, awesome.
for
So
his
then,
clients. Yeah.
I've got a couple of questions for you about the obviously advertising thing, but how did you get into the real world? How did you first come across it and how did you get into it and what made you go into it?
Yeah, yeah. So first of all, I've heard of Hustlers University 2.0. I
Mhm.
think it was back at 2022. Maybe it was earlier. If it was earlier, then I'm completely the OG.
Mhm.
But yeah, that's the first time I heard about it. But the thing is, I heard about it, and I had a wrong mindset. I had a mindset that I will make money easily, that it's easy in
Mhm.
general to learn stuff if you're not interested in it. And that's why I only lasted about a month in Hustlers University.
Yeah.
But and that's my biggest, honestly. I mean, never regret what you did in life because it's always what brought you here.
Mhm.
But honestly, when I joined the real world about a year after quitting,
Mhm.
a year, 2 years, uh, it was when Andrew was on X ranting about how I'm broke, how I don't know what I'm doing with my life,
Handle it
how
anymore.
yeah, classic Andrew. I mean, just
Sorry.
sp- roasting me on how unsuccessful I am at my life. But I'm always the person who actually wanted to improve myself.
Mm.
I had good people around me. I had a
Yeah.
good base with my parents.
Yeah.
I always thought well about me, and I always wanted to actually improve. It's just the mindset wasn't right at the beginning.
Yeah.
And then when I joined the real world, I stumbled upon crypto investing campus,
Mhm.
and Professor Adam just clicked for me, like his influence. Also, Professor Michael, shout out to Professor Michael, he's also the goat. Yeah, it all clicked with me. I really enjoyed working. I found what I love to do,
Mhm.
what I would like to improve in myself with, and in general, I am really, really glad I joined.
Okay,
Basically,
cool. So how long have
I'm glad Andrew. Yeah,
you're not broke anymore? How long have you been in the real world? So how long? Because obviously
I've been on.
you joined and you come off and
Yeah,
then you come back in again.
yeah, yeah. So I've been in the real world for exactly a year now,
Hmm.
like maybe a year and a couple of days.
Hmm.
I joined about May or June last year. Yeah.
Okay, cool. And then how has that helped you moving forward? Because obviously you've joined the real world, and I want
Yeah.
to ask you about another element of it. But how's that helped you
Mhm.
moving forward?
Well, it helped me in a lot of ways. Like it taught me how to actually be disciplined. It taught
Mm,
me how to show up every day, because that's actually the motto that Professor Adam has is don't quit. Show up every day, or
100%.
you will be the same as everyone else. Which is actually true. I If I didn't show up every day, there would be so much behind that I would leave behind me, and it's there. But there's so much to learn. It's a huge field of
Yeah,
a huge field of
agree, totally agree.
there's a huge field of things to learn, and it's yeah. Yeah, it taught me discipline. It helped me how to improve myself.
Hmm.
Uh, Also with training on all aspects, in all aspects of life, it's basically discipline is what drives you,
Nice, nice. So
especially.
how have you got on? How have you got on with the crypto campus, and how have you progressed from obviously starting till this point now?
Yeah, so in this year, I've been in the real world. It's basically been all in that crypto investing campus, and I've started within a month. I was going fast paced, like I was just going through the lessons. I was super interested and all that, and after few months I slowed down, and I actually said I need to learn everything carefully. I do not want to rush this. It's better to understand things than just to fast pace through them. And then I started watching one lesson per day, taking notes, trying to understand everything through AI and every possible source that I could get my hands on.
Hmm.
And after a year, I almost at the end of all courses, not the theoretical part, but also there's the practical part of courses where you develop your own systems with investing, which are much harder because you actually have to do a lot of work yourself. And I think I will be at the end in few months that I will finish all the courses and hopefully become the investing master, as they call it in the
Okay,
role. Yeah.
so you haven't actually developed your own systems as yet.
I've developed like 3 out of 5 systems, so I have 2 systems to go.
Okay, cool.
But
And what's the? I mean, is there any good points about developing systems? Bad points about developing systems? What do you need to know to develop like a good system?
well, there's a lot of stuff. Guidelines in the chats explain basically everything how you need to go, but it's important that you know yourself and what you expect from your own systems.
Mm.
Like you want if you are more risk taking, you will have a different intended signal period, which is basically when you want to buy something and when you want to sell something. And everyone has their own niche. So maybe I'm more on the aggressive side. I want to have shorter trades, but still capture the momentum. But that's because but that also brings some faults because it can break out some false signals. But at the end, I'm trying to do the long-term vision where I try to capture 90% of correct signals. Maybe I will not make as much money, but it will be guaranteed money. Like its probabilities over everything. Yeah.
So you've made a little bit at the moment, or are you still following the courses, or how's that been going? Kind of
No, I'm currently at the start. I actually followed Adam's signals,
money.
but currently I'm following my signals and also his. I combine them while I finish my own systems. I kind of combine his and mine, so I actually am currently still investing DCAing, dollar cost averaging every month as much as I can take my earnings every month for aside for investing.
Yeah,
But about that, I still work. Yeah, I just wanted to say I still work, as I'm not just a student who is like home and learning and
yeah,
doing the real world. I'm also part-time worker. I work at every opportunity I can get.
yeah.
It's
Just to
something
put the
that,
money in to invest in those other money.
yeah, I have to. And it's something you have to have money to invest. It's just that easy.
That
But
is it. Yeah,
yeah,
I fully understand. So, with the investing side of things, is there any kind of core principles that you need to kind of follow or need to understand to make sure that you develop
yeah,
more?
the develop the right. Yeah, yeah. Well, in the lessons, it's basically, oh, uh, there's a lot. Adam is really a great dude. He tells something about let's say macroeconomics and how that's important, but then switches to the real life examples and how
Mm,
he's also implemented that in his life. It's like it's all around. The core principles would be like, as I said in the beginning, it's really not that. It's just how hard you want it, how bad you want it.
yeah, yeah.
This
So you've got to put the work in. Yeah,
it's he always pushes the same narrative.
yeah, yeah.
Just if you want it, you will get it. If you don't want it,
Then it
just
will
it's
fall
not
by the
for you.
wayside.
Try something else.
Exactly. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. 100%. 100%. What's been the hardest part about this whole journey for you? What's been
Phew, the hardest.
yeah? What's been the thing that's kind of like, oh,
Yeah, 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 I understand. Well, at the start, it was definitely trying to concentrate on a like 15-minute video.
yeah,
I'm TikTok brained. I'm brain rotted, how they say today,
yeah.
and
15
yes,
second attention span.
yeah, the attention span is not with all. I know it's not just a me problem. I know it's a
No,
whole
it's a
generation. It's like
yeah,
that.
generational. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but then I found about 2x speed. You can you can actually fast forward the video and
Yeah,
still hear everything,
yeah,
and
do it.
that was a lifesaver. That was honestly a lifesaver to me. But yeah, I mean, it's just started to feel natural. But in the start, the hardest thing was just focusing and actually learning. Because when I learned for my university, which is really boring,
Yeah,
especially the math and all that, it's I don't enjoy it that much, but you have to do what you have to do. And I usually take breaks every 15, 20 minutes, and I just cannot concentrate. But for the lessons part in the real world, after after finding out about do X speed and uh, finally understanding how the courses work, it just it became easier. But that was basically the short attention span. That was the
fantastic.
biggest problem.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. So, what's been like going back into your investments? So you said you had three. You've built three systems. Have they
Yeah,
been your biggest breakthroughs, or what has been your biggest let's get out biggest breakthrough?
yeah, yeah,
That
yeah.
you've
Uh,
in the,
Yeah, actually, those systems have been my biggest breakthrough. I was so proud. I was really, really so proud when I made my first system, because when you join the university, you're overwhelmed, honestly,
yeah,
with how much information there is. You don't understand you don't understand anything, because that's Adam's way of incorporating his basically knowledge onto you. There's nothing like that on the internet. You're learning something from a professional, and
mm,
there are all kinds of names like LTPI, MTPI, RSPS systems. You don't understand anything at the
mm,
beginning, and you're looking at those charts like, what is happening? This doesn't have sense. How does this work? And after so much of watching watching something that I don't understand, to
mm,
actually developing something that was like the goal for me,
yeah, yeah.
um, was just breakthrough moment for me. It
Mm.
was honestly
Is
the best.
is that what you would say the real world has actually given you the kind of understanding to obviously sit there to kind of put the discipline in to understand, and then obviously you've got Adam there, which is actually helping you. So, like, my question is, what's been the biggest thing kind of for you? What have you taken out of the real world? What's helped you to build?
Oof, Well, there's every day there's a new thing. Adam does those, or Professor Michael as well. I watch both of them, but mainly focusing on Adam's campus. But he does the student questions at the end of every one of his live streams,
Mm.
and basically every time a student reaches out to him with his personal life experiences and advice for their personal life. And
Mhm.
what is amazing to me, honestly, is like I thought the real world in the beginning was just like practice, theoretical, and just here's the stuff, learn it, and we're just the professors who aren't here to do anything besides teach you some stuff, and yeah, that's it. But what surprised me is that every day at the end of each live stream, he actually helps each one of his students who asks the question.
Yeah.
And every day is basically a new lesson with him, because he went through a lot of stuff. He's a millionaire. He's 30 something years old. I'm not sure, but he understands a lot of stuff that I'm currently going through. I'm 20 years old.
Mhm.
I'm basically young,
Yeah.
and yeah, a lot of stuff that I just learned from. It's hard to just narrow it down to
Narrowing down. Yeah.
specific
Yeah.
things.
Also, one thing I wanted to touch upon is that you said that you wanted to help your dad, kind of with,
Yeah,
I think it was marketing. I think you said.
growing his business. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Have you had a look at those other courses to actually kind of implement that into maybe something that you can give to your dad as well?
Yeah, I've looked at some other courses, but I'm currently still want to finish the investing campus,
Yeah, you still
and
want to.
then I will. Yeah, because I have like 2 more years of my college, and before that I can't do anything. So I said, let's. I mean, that's my way of approaching, but I said, let's first do the thing that I enjoy and that I actually want to pursue,
Yeah,
and then the other stuff I will specialize later. And who knows, maybe I won't even do marketing stuff. I will maybe consult other businesses about investing, which is my goal. But we'll see. I have to I have to talk with my dad about that. But
okay, cool.
I hope,
So
yeah,
you've got 2 years left in your university.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So what does like the next 6 months look like for you? Where do you see yourself now, and then where do you see yourself in 6 months' time?
Well, actually, in 6 months' time, the last year, no, that will be my third year of studying. I will be actually going to study abroad in Poland, in Krakow, for the whole semester, like for 5 to 6 months. I
Hmm.
will be in Poland finishing my studies. But for now, that's the main priority. I have never, for example, left Croatia for a long period of time. It's always been travel and all that, but for the first time I'm actually going alone in another country, trying to uh, expand my network, and
Yeah.
also work on myself a bit. Everybody says that you actually find yourself, that you finally understand when you are completely put in another environment,
Yeah.
and you need to understand yourself. You understand yourself better when you don't know anyone, you don't know what to do, you're in a new city. And basically that's right now the biggest priority, other than the real world. But basically finishing my university year, then also finishing the systems in the crypto campus,
Hmm.
and also going to study another year in Poland, and also work all the jobs I currently do. But
Busy boy,
that's
you got
that's
your head
basically it.
down. Busy boy, you got your head down. So you've
Yeah,
got
yeah,
3 systems already.
yeah.
How many systems in general? How many
Uh,
systems would you want to build?
I mean, there are currently only five you can build with the which are developed and which are tested and all that. But if there is any more systems that are like developed in the campus, I'm ready, and I hope to
Already.
build them as well.
Go.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah. I would be happy. I would be happy. I'm that kind of guy.
Okay, cool. So you're gonna go to Poland. You're gonna network. Okay.
Yeah,
So I'm a gentleman that's just met you. Okay, and
yeah.
I don't know anything about the real world. Nothing about the real world at all. But you're sitting there
Okay.
on your computer, and I'm like, "What are you doing?" What is this? What is this stuff? What would you tell me about what you're doing, and how would you make me want to join the real world?
I would tell you it's the best thing in the world. It's the thing that changed my life. It's something that costs literally a dinner. It's just a dinner at a restaurant. It's
Mm.
that how it's costs
Dinner's,
$49,
dinner's
and
nowadays
it's
more
something that
expensive.
it's yeah, it's literally a dinner is more expensive
Yeah, it is.
if you're not eating alone, let's say. But who eats alone at the restaurants
Mm.
nowadays? It's basically you
Yeah,
order
I mean,
takeout or any.
even if you are eating alone, it's still
Even,
cost, and
even, yeah,
it's
even if you're,
honest value on a monthly basis.
yeah,
Not
literally,
that you're going out. So,
yeah, literally, it's basically that expensive nowadays. And
mm,
when I would say that for $49 you will not just learn how to make money, but you will also learn a lot of life lessons
mm,
from I don't know about other campuses, but I would really recommend the two crypto campuses that are in the real world. And those professors are amazing. They've changed my life in terms of life lessons, in terms of uh, practical and crypto lessons, investing, discipline. uh, you get, I mean, I can continue, but I would need to think about more benefits.
yeah,
But for $49 a month, that's crazy how much things you get. You get new people who have the same mindset. You get to chat with the people who have the same mindset. You get to chat with the people who want to help you. You also can network. You can literally meet new people who have the same goal as you. It's
mm.
literally the best thing for $49
Fantastic,
that you can
fantastic.
never get. Yeah.
Okay, awesome. So, your 6 month goal. I know what your 6 month goal is. Where are you going to be in
Oh,
six?
yeah.
So it's really good to speak to you. Keep up the hard
Thank
work.
you as well.
Obviously, you know yourself that it's not just something that you can just. It's not just something that you can just go into and think. You have to put the work in to actually achieve what you want to achieve, and you're putting the work in. You kind of understand this, which is actually it's actually a really really good
Yeah.
thing to see. And then going out and obviously networking is really really good as well, because then you can expand your mind to other people
Yeah.
and let bounce off of each
Yeah.
other.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And you've always got people and you've always got professors in there to actually help you
Oh,
within the real world.
uh,
Actually,
I think the internet, I think the connection
yeah,
broke.
you got me back.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. I got you back. I got
you've
you
always
back.
got good people in there, and you've always got. If you have any questions at all, if you're like kind of stuck on something, you know that you've got someone there to basically help you and move you along in the right way. So basically, just keep your head down, keep doing the work. Do you know what I mean? Because you will get there.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But
That's actually something that my dad is always telling me, because I was a little introverted when I was little, and I didn't really like talking to people that much, you know. But he told me that the best thing you can do is be open and ask questions. There are no stupid questions. There are only
no,
stupid answers.
I always say exactly the same thing. No question
Yeah.
is a stupid question. Okay, it might be a stupid
No.
question to some person, but to
Yeah.
you, it's you're trying to gain knowledge. So just ask as many questions as you possibly can do. And you've seen that
Yeah.
Adam in the campus will answer any questions that you have, or he
Exactly.
might do a little course on it, or a little kind of what am I looking for? He might just do like talk about your specific subject, because your specific subject might come up to three, four, five, six other people.
Yeah.
Mean. So it's not just that no question is
Exactly. Yeah.
absolutely not at all. Look,
Yeah. Exactly.
really, really good
Uh,
talking to you. I wish you all the best. Um, and yeah, like I
Thank you
say,
as well.
we're keeping eyes on you. So, do you know what I mean? Keep moving forward, keep working hard.
Okay. 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 I will. I will. I will.
You'll definitely get there. You'll definitely get there with your head down. So, thank you very much for coming on
Yeah.
today. And we will
Thank you
speak.
for having me as well.
No problem. Absolute pleasure. And we'll speak to you soon. Okay.
Thank you.
Cool.
See you later and enjoy the rest of your day.
Will do. Thank you very much.